Texas, you often hear we're a football state.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the talent between Houston and the Dallas-Fort Worth area in baseball?
Yeah, it's pretty special, man. We got a lot of guys. They actually just put on the wall here on the visiting side. It's all the guys from Texas, and it's a pretty impressive list. Between like Brandon, the ones coming to mind, Brandon Belt's up there. Gray's up there. Obviously I'm on there from Houston. It's a lot of the guys I played against growing up. Even like Little League, tournament ball, stuff like that, high school and college. Like it's crazy how many of the faces that I saw then are still sticking around. And, it's always been a fun little, between California, Florida, and Texas, Georgia a little bit, like the competition, between everybody, like who's got the best state baseball. But, it's hard to beat here, especially playing summer ball here. It's special. It's 108. You're playing 3 games in the summer heat. It's something I definitely remember fondly, and it's nice running into guys who I've known for a long time.
Did you win those arguments with the players from the other states?
No, it's a never-ending one. You can try and rest on one guy, and then it's they've always got another one to pull out. But it's always a fun one. The draft coming up. There's going to be guys that pop up. From the small towns of Texas. Way out west, and I always joke that with people, like, you want to drive 10 hours west, you still can, and still be in Texas kind of thing. And so there's a lot of guys coming from a lot of different places, and it's something that I definitely hold near and dear to my heart is, it's being from Texas and running into guys that are from here. And, the longer you're in this game, the smaller the world gets, and, that friend group keeps getting bigger and bigger every year, and it's a fun thing.
And what does it mean to you to be one of the longest tenured Twins, and just to only be with one organization as well your whole career? Yeah,
it's something special. I've been Buxton, Polanco, and I, and Kepler, we've all been teammates for going on 10 years now. It's a pretty cool thing to experience, and I've realized that it's not something that you get to do. It's something that you've got to be really lucky and fortunate. Have the right people behind you that want you there, and then you got to be a good teammate, and you got to perform, and there's a lot of things that go into that. And I'm just grateful that I've been blessed enough to have this opportunity to do this for this long and be with one team, and seen a lot of changes with our organization and survive those, and be here still fighting the good fight. And so it's something that looking back, when I'm done playing, whenever that is, that it'll be a pretty cool thing to have the group of friends that I've had here for the last going on 10 years. It's been a lot of fun.
And I got to ask you about Jhoan Duran, because potential rookie of the year here. What has he meant to your bullpen, and what do you think about this young kid?
He's special. You can't teach things that he has. He's just a big dude. He's got the right work ethic. He wants to work hard. He wants to pitch and compete. He's calm when he needs to be calm. He's got a lot of the attributes of a guy that is going to be successful here, and he's shown it. And not to mention that he can throw it 103, and has pitches that people can't just throw. And when he's gone in, he's performed amazingly, and he's a guy who's probably going to get a chance to be an all-star this year as a rookie. Like it's hard to do, and it's a great asset to have. He's a guy that we can throw in at any point in a game and just shut down a lineup, for an inning or two. And it's something he's still learning every day too. That's the thing. He's only going to get better. So it's been special to watch him come up and have the success he has. You see so many guys come up that have opportunities to be great, and it just doesn't quite work. And to see a guy like him come up and see him come through the minors and get that experience, and now he's finally here, and he's doing it, and I couldn't be happier for the guy.
All right, last two for you as well. There's another guy who's with some Houston ties who's come here. What is the impact of Carlos Correa for this ball club?
Oh, he's huge, man. He's huge. I've said this before. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just between the Latin guys and the American guys, sometimes it's hard to really branch that gap sometimes. And he came in, for me, that's the first thing he can control the room at the drop of a hat, and that's something that you can't teach. You've got to just have that. And he wants to win more than anything. He holds every single person in here accountable. He holds himself accountable. He's mad at himself if he doesn't make a play or take a pitch the right way or whatever it may be. And for a guy like him to want to come here, that tells you all you need to know about the rest of us here. We're a great team. We've got a chance to do something really special, and I think we've all benefited from his being here, and we all look forward to seeing what this season brings, and hopefully a couple more brings when he's still sticking around.
All right, and I'm gonna get you out of here on a fun one. I need your pick for the greatest baseball movie of all time, and why?
Oh, greatest baseball movie of all time. Man, I guess I got to go with probably The Sandlot. I'm a happy guy, like the laughs. I don't like the seriousness of stuff, and honestly, for me too, I cannot stand in sports movies when they don't use actual players to fill in guys, and you can tell the guy swinging the bat has never touched a bat before. That gets me just to the core. But watching kids play Sandlot, and thinking about myself growing up at the baseball field all day, get up to Little League at 8 a.m. for your game, and you don't leave till it's dark. There's something special, and I think everybody here, has those memories of being young and playing just pickup games wherever they could find a spot, and that's definitely one that I always enjoy.
Duffey, really appreciate the time.
Yep.